consider bank versus auditing, it's a personal choice that you need to make, and there's no right and there's no wrong choice. So for me personally, I did auditing, and it was right for me at that time, and the skills that I picked up along the way were amazing. So as an individual, I feel people need to actually make the decision on their own.
I think people that are unsure where they want to go, then the auditing route makes sense for them. And if you're not passionate about banking, it also makes sense. I don't think you should come to banking just because you don't like auditing and vice versa.
I also think from an auditing environment versus a banking environment, now that I've seen both sides, I also feel like your auditing environment, you get exposure to various clients, although you're doing the same kind of work at every audit, whereas in banking, you are rotating across the whole business. So you're getting exposure to the different areas of a bank as well, and it's technically your one client, which is Investec.
I mean, I always knew that I didn't want to do auditing. I had been all over, did my homework, and knew straight away that auditing wasn't for me.
I actually wanted to go to a small audit firm because what I wanted from a small audit firm was the interaction with people that are senior, and because Investec has a flat structure, you get that interaction because you drive your development in the bank. So if you want to approach someone high up and have coffee with them and find out how their department works, it's all up to you. It's open. It's not a hierarchy where I have to talk to a second year who's then going to talk to the third year to talk to the manager. There's sort of that opportunity to interact with anybody. So I definitely got that.
I said in my interviews, I said if I don't get Investec this time round, I'll do a gap year and apply again. It was not an option for me to go to audit ever. But you don't have to decide that in your first year of studying. I never signed or applied or did anything with any audit firms, and a lot of the time I got told, but what happens when you finish and you're not now you've got nothing.
Obviously, when you're in first year, do not sign up and just sign because everyone's giving you free pens. I think basically you don't really know what's going on yet, and you don't really know what you're interested in. So I think obviously feel it out a bit. Everyone says to you the audit firms run out of spaces. That's not true.
The more prudent thing to do would be to go and visit companies, whether it's through a mechanism that your school provides or facilitates, or you do it on your own. But even then, you've got to go through maybe like a summer school, like Investec offers a Pathfinder. You can apply to these programs to spend a week or a few days in their shoes to understand more of what they do, or go and do VAC work if you need to in terms of an auditing firm. That might give you more of a sense of what you would like to do.
Take your time. You've got 4 or 5 years to make up your mind. Do your homework and get some sense of comfort first. Don't be too quick to sign to things that you're not really sure about.
You need to find out, as much as you may be good with certain courses and whatever, you need to find out what type of work you like doing. So definitely get some VAC work in at different places. So like at the banks, at the audit firms, and then just from there you can find out whether or not you are good for that.
Try to get an interaction. Either come for an interview or do Pathfinder, any interaction. For me, just the one interaction with them at the career fair, I already decided that I like these people. You just get a feel for it. So try and get yourself in the building somehow and you'll know.